Good afternoon. My name is Maurice Thompson. On Facebook, I go by Maurice Davis. I've been drawing and creating starting at the age 8 years old. Started drawing Dragon Ball Z pictures at the age 18. At the high school, I started drawing a little bit more. After I started coming to Liberty, Sullivan County, I started getting to creating rugs. So when I first started drawing Dragon Ball Z pictures, everything kind of enhanced over due time, and also doing graffiti as well. So I was always good at copying pictures and drawing from any picture, from a book, anywhere, on a separate piece of paper. I was always good at that. Reason why I got into rugs, reason why I wanted to get into creating rugs, because all my life, and even other people, but specifically talking in all my life, I never seen a person create rugs. You always go into stores and you'll see rugs, but I never seen a person created rugs or even a rug factory. I never really heard of one. Reason why rugs is so different and so unique, because rugs, we all of us grew up in a house base where there's always rugs, where rugs is touching our feet. We always slither our hands to the rugs. So being able to create art through rugs made two aspects. One aspect is the sensory of the rug, the soft touch. So you get a sensory. And the second aspect is art. So now when you get art and you transform it into a rug, it transforms and you add it together into two sensories now. So now you have art and comfort. So it was always beautiful where a person can know how to draw and also transform a blank rug into a masterpiece art.
It's a combination.
Yes.
Of the art made into a rug.
Yes.
Not only is your rugs, your custom design unique, but it also represents the African American culture.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You want to talk about this, though?
Well, one thing that my family always brought me up: never forget where you come from. Never forget your ancestors. Without your ancestors, you would not be shaped up to who you are right now. Your ancestors fought for you. Our ancestors fought for us. Our ancestors fought for hundreds of years to get to the dimension, to get to the society, to get to the era that we are in right now. Not to ever forget the struggle that our ancestors come from. In order to progress our future, we need to know our past. Never forget our past. So I am obligated to put a piece of our ancestors, our Black American, our African American culture, history, into every picture that I choose to create, to show the people who we are, our strength, our power, to remind the people who we are, and to not ever forget where we come from, to bring knowledge to those that is lacking and lost in the knowledge in today's era. So it's my obligation to put a piece of our heritage, of our culture, and our history in pieces of art that people would not think of. Because art brings wisdom, art brings knowledge, and art brings creativity, and art brings belief. Because believing is power. So I did a lot of hip hop, I did a lot of movie culture rugs. A lot of hip hop, a lot of music, to also just remind us of what I was brought up to, what I listened to, what I watched, and how it shapes today's society, and how today's society is so important to us. Without the past, how can we ever create a beautiful future? Now, our today's society, yes, comes with hard stumbles, rocks, and fluctuate like high gas prices. But at the same time, through the midst of it all, you will always find that beautiful rose blossoming, blooming through a crack of a cement. And that beautiful rose don't even know what a cement is. But for some reason, that beautiful rose, that flower, finds its way through a crack and still blossom through something that's awesomely alike. That's where the true difference comes in at, where everything is honestly the same, but one person took the courage to do something awesomely different. But how do you know to do something awesomely different? By you knowing who you are within yourself and standing for who you are, which is love.
Yeah, so I noticed for Juneteenth, you created a rug that had to do with Back to the Future, where Marty and Doc went to the past, and they brought back Malcolm X to the future.
Yes.
So can you explain why you created that rug?
See, that rug is very powerful. It took me some time to really put thought into that rug, but the thought was very simple when that sharp thought came into the mind. Lightning, faster than flash. I did that rug for a strong purpose. Through the tops, through the massacre that happened in Buffalo. Again, our ancestors, Malcolm X, are one of our true legends, along with Martin Luther King. Malcolm X had made a strong statement back in his past, back in his time, that his people, our people, all of us would never stand against adversity. We would never stand against bad luck. And we would never ever forget that. And the fact that was brought back into the past until today's moment, we must always remind ourselves that our people would never stand against adversity. And we must always remind the world that all of us is one people and all of us would never stand against adversity. So when I did the tops, the Back to the Future rug, it was perfect. It was perfect to bring Doc, Marty, Back to the Future, our childhood movies that we all grew up watching. Who cannot not recognize Back to the Future? Perfect timing, especially where all of us dreamed of time machines. Not one of us not know what a time machine is. So it was a perfect opportunity to go back in time, to bring thoughts into a blank canvas and make a blank canvas into a picture, into something most memorable, in my favor, in my knowledge, in my opinion. To do is right. So going back to the past, to bring Malcolm X, to bring him to the future, to conquer what all should have been done, to bring knowledge to the lack of knowledge, to bring love to the lack of belief, to bring love to that one person that just didn't receive the love in the correct way, and also to bring back unity. So I felt that the Back to the Future, bringing back Malcolm X, would make a powerful statement to art, to bring recognition, to bring love, unity to our people, to bring love, to bring culture, to bring spirit to us all, to also bring remembrance, to bring Black Lives Matter and the American flag together. Everything in that picture has a meaning, down to the stars. 10 stars means the 10 people that sacrificed in a Buffalo shooting. And we will never forget those people. So that was my purpose of creating that Back to the Future rug. Because all of us need a leader, all of us need a legend to us to not ever forget. To always bring us into a reminder of our country is always beautiful and our country must always come together and stand against adversity.
If Doc went to the future on his in his time machine car with his flux capacitor in there, and finds you 20 years from now,
If Doc were to ever go to the future and look for Mr. Thompson, aka Maverick McFly, aka Sun God, I hope he'll honestly see an honest, true, successful millionaire. And I'm not saying millionaire materialistically, millionaire also in heart. Without you being a millionaire in heart, how can you be a millionaire materialistically? And I know I'm a millionaire in heart. So, Doc, I hope you got yourself a nice outfit, because you will be partying.
any last words? Any motivational words or anything anything heart to heart you want to tell people or the youth or anything?
To all my kings and queens, to all my princesses and prince, do what's right. Know who you are. Know who you will be. Know what you stand for. Pick a side between love and hate. Never validate anybody. Only validate yourself. Stay true. Stay honest. Stay beautifully. Stay in love. The more you love yourself, the more you will have the will and want to do what's right to love others. But you have to understand and know that you are the root. We are all the root. It starts within one, and one is you. Without you knowing the root is you, how can you honestly love to grow and fathom out like feathers and trees? I love you. Stay well.